Hi fight fans and YouTube watchers slash viewers. Good day to you as always. Hope you're having a good day. Another prediction here. This one's scheduled for Wednesday, midweek day, isn't it, for a boxing fight? For 23rd of October this month. This one's between Sugar Shane Mosley versus Anthony the Man Mundine, as he's nicknamed. I'll just start off as always, usually as always anyway, with both boxers' records slash resumes. Call it what you will. The fight here is Shane Mosley, as you can see, in his comeback fight. One of his comeback fight, I think, where this is. I hope this. I'm hoping this is okay. You know, copyright wise. I think it should be okay. Fingers crossed on that one.
También el fuerte calor que hace en Cancún. Hay que tener en cuenta.
Back to the. I'll just mute it actually because I can't get a low enough volume. Back to the records. I'll start off with Mosley. He's aged 42 now. He's came out of retirement recently, and it is, you know, came back, and he's had losses and he's had a win, hasn't he? It took a hell of a beating against the fight, I remember, and I felt a bit sorry for him when Saul Canelo Alvarez gave him a beating. Mosley suffered a badly swollen face after that fight, but tough Mosley, you know, took Canelo the distance, didn't he, in that one. That was one to look back on, as I felt a bit for Mosley in that one. Anyway, back to his resume. He's 5'8", reach 71. He's got a great record, really, hasn't he? He's won 47 with only 8 defeats. 39 of them wins came by way of knockout. His KO percentage is decent in 68%. Just a couple of notes here. Noticeable wins. He won against Antonio Margarito. Losses, you know, very good opponents he's lost to. There's not one that I don't know of. Pac-Man, you know, Manny Pacquiao, he's lost to. The likes of Floyd Mayweather also. Now, just before I forget to say this, I've read somewhere that Mundine and Mosley potentially want to fight with Floyd Mayweather, whoever wins this one. Mosley has had his chance, hasn't he? So you would have to say out of the two, if anyone was likely to get a shot at Mayweather, it would be the aging Mundine. But I'd be very surprised if Mayweather turned around and said, look, I want to fight Mosley or Anthony Mundine next time. You know, I can't see it happening. Cannot see it happening. It'd be an easy win, in my opinion, for Floyd again. Anyway, back to my back to the boxers' resumes here. So yeah, I've also got on my notes here, he won against Golden Boy. I presume that's Oscar de la Hoya. So I think that was in mid part of his career. Quite a lot of fights back now. He got a win over Oscar de la Hoya. So that was a good win for him, wasn't it? For Mosley. what can I say about Mosley? I did used to like watching him in the past, but he's a lot slower, as you can see even on this fight. I mean, it's understandable. He's age 42, you know. He's been there and he's done it, hasn't he? Getting to his opponent, the Australian Mundine. He's age 38, also an aging boxer. Just before I forget again, he stated that this is do or die basically. If he loses, then he'll retire and, you know, hang up his gloves. He's age 38, as I've just stated. His height is 5'11", reach 70. Just in case I didn't mention Mosley's reach, his is 71 by the way. Back to Mundine, height 5'11". It's 144 with 26 knockouts with only the 5 defeats. His KO percentage is 53%. Now going up on that, you know, Mosley's an awkward boxer, isn't he? Well experienced enough to go the distance with the best of them. Mundine, a loss last time out to Daniel Gill after 12 rounds. Gill got a unanimous decision on that one. Just came across this, so I've quickly written it down when, you know, doing a bit of research on Mundine. David Estrada, many of you people may not have heard of him, but is a boxer that has been out of the game for a couple of years now. But in 2005, some of you may remember that he took Shane Mosley the distance in their 2005 fight, and is actually in camp with the champ, Anthony Mundine. He's reportedly been there in Anthony Mundine's camp now for just over 2 weeks, I believe, in what I've been reading. So that's really interesting for this fight, because I presume he's been sparring with Mundine at some stage, because obviously Mundine will need sparring partners, and who better than someone that has fought Mosley. Also, Estrada reckons Mundine's going to beat Mosley. You know, he reckons it's because of his height advantage. It also says his reach advantage, but there's no advantage in reach. Looking at both boxers' reach, only a slight height advantage by about 3 inches here. So I'm going to have to, getting back to my prediction, I'm going to say Anthony Mundine here. And as I've touched upon, Mosley is experienced enough to take Mundine the distance in what will be, I wouldn't say entertaining fight, just a watchable fight of two aging boxers, isn't it? I mean, if I was to miss this fight, and I probably will do, you know, I'll probably download it or find it somewhere on the web, you know, probably watch this fight, because it's being taken place in Australia. So Mundine has got home advantage also, hasn't he? So just touching on that, and I'm going to say a Mundine win for me in this one, by unanimous decision after the full distance of boxing. Mundine and Mosley, you know, in his prime, Mosley would have taken care of Mundine quite convincingly, in my opinion, but he's an aging fighter, as is his opponent, so both old, you know, middle-aged boxers now, aren't they? Really, I cannot see where Mosley can go after this if he loses. I think he should retire. You know, I think he's done more than enough. I think he's one of his sons is an up and coming boxer to watch out for in the future, I believe. Thanks for watching as always, guys, and let me know your thoughts of this fight. It's a funny time, the Australian time, compared to where I'm at in the UK, because I've watched a fight at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. So because Australian time, it's like getting on to evening time, so it's morning time for us UK fans. So yeah, it's a bit of the time difference is a bit awkward for most people. Like I said, I probably will miss this fight, but I might tune into it depending on how I feel. Anyway, thanks for watching as always. And Anthony Mundine for me, in what is more of an interesting fight to watch than entertaining wise. Thanks for watching as always, and let me know your thoughts of this. A Mundine win for me.